Hello everyone, my name is Nandini Prasad and I am the founder and CEO of Hangout Coffee Shop. I want to start today by talking about some life situations from a couple of participants from my market research. First, we have Jane, a mother of two, a full-time student and a full-time employee. As she sits down to study after her 10 hours of grueling workday, swimming practices, gymnastic practices, her eyes are shutting down and the words are getting blurry. It's barely 10 p.m. and she has a long night ahead of her. On the other hand, we have Joe, a 21-year-old medical student at Stanford who shares a dorm with three other students. He often needs a quiet place to study, his dorm is very noisy, and he needs a place that lets him focus on a deep level and has caffeine to keep him awake. Just like Jane and Joe, I know there are many other students and telecommuters who need a calm, serene, and inspiring place to escape to when deadlines are creeping up. The current issue is that the city of Fremont is saturated with grab and go coffee chains such as Starbucks and Pete's. These grab and go chains do not offer the creative, artistic, and thought evoking environment or the much needed late night extended hours that students and employees need. Being a student, I have researched for a late night coffee shop multiple nights, and unfortunately, none of the establishments were fitting my needs. And that is why I have been motivated to open this classy, serene, inspiring coffee shop called Hangout. After an extensive market research with the 9 building blocks of business modeling, I have designed the business model for Hangout. And a few key elements are as follows. Based on our market research, our venture will begin in the city of Fremont. Fremont is the fourth largest city in the San Francisco Bay Area with a total population of 220,000. Our psychographic segment shows a tech-perceptive, highly educated urban mentality consumer with 49% of residents with a bachelor's, graduate, or a professional degree. Also, Fremont's proximity to Silicon Valley as well as to reputed universities such as Stanford, CSU East Bay, San Jose State University, and a number of other private and public universities make a market segment that Hangout can serve. Our mission is to be an oasis that offers serenity, great coffee, and superior customer service every time. Our vision is to provide a classy upscale coffee shop experience without the high prices. We aim to become synonymous to quality, affordability, as well as tranquility and inspiration. The backbone of our success will be the differentiated environment and ambiance that we offer to our patrons. We are creating a value package of pleasant ambiance, quality coffee, and affordable prices. Being in the service sector, we will focus on high quality products as well as variety in order to meet our customer demands. Our coffee shop will offer coffee and espresso beverages typical to any coffee bar, but along with that, we will also serve fresh food such as sandwiches, soups, salads, pizza, pastries, and baked foods. In addition, Hangout will venture into retailing coffee bean, espresso machines, and other peripherals. Also, in addition to the in-store services, we will venture out into online business of selling packaged coffee. Hangout is entering a highly competitive and dynamic industry, and in order to be competitive, Hangout will focus its sales and marketing efforts towards a niche market of students and telecommuters. Our marketing message will focus on creating an image for us that shows an ideal ambiance for students and workers who need a place to get away to focus and get work done. The major platform to create awareness and market Hangout will be through the multiple social media channels such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The use of social media will definitely allow us to reach our target customers directly, effectively, and efficiently. As part of our online campaign, for every like we receive on Facebook, customers will get coupons. Any customer that posts pictures of Hangout on Instagram will also get coupons. The Hangout website will have daily keywords and coupons that customers can log into the website and retrieve and present at the counter for discounts on coffee and other food items. We will also use local newspaper, the Tri-City Voice, to advertise. It is published every Tuesday with 30,000 copies and has a geographical coverage of the entire San Francisco Bay Area. In every issue of the Tri-City Voice, we will print coupons that people can bring into the stores for discounts. In addition to the social media and the newspapers, we will also post flyers with discount codes on college campuses in and around Fremont that students can bring in for discounts. When looking at the industry, based on the National Coffee Drinking Study of 2013, coffee consumption has increased by 5%. 83% of Americans say they drink coffee, based on a past year basis. Hispanic Americans consume espresso-based beverages at twice the rate of other groups on the past day basis. Ownership of single cup coffee brewers has increased to 12%. Currently, the major player in the coffee shop business is Starbucks, with 63% of the global market share. Starbucks' success rides on its very loyal and recurring customer base. For our success in becoming a statewide, well-known and respected coffee house, we are going to focus on students and telecommuters as our primary consumers. In order to gain and maintain our market share, we will focus primarily on the students and telecommuters who need the quieter environment that Starbucks does not offer. Peet's is another competitor for us. However, Peet's business strategy is geared more towards becoming a coffee and tea retailer. However, for Hangout, the value proposition is the effective balance of ambiance, high quality coffee, and overall value. The leadership of Hangout includes 2 founding members with immense business knowledge and MBAs from reputable universities. I will be the CEO of Hangout with my degree, my MBA from WSU, and my business and finance knowledge. I will handle the strategic business decisions of Hangout, while Mr. Ronil Prasad, who is a veteran in customer relations, strategic management, and supply chain management, will lead the operations side of the business. As we grow into new geographic regions, we will increase our management team to include a CFO and district directors. The responsibility of the CEO is to ensure that Hangout practices and abides by all the recording and reporting of financial information in accordance with the SEC regulations. The district director position will be responsible for the different districts that each coffee shop is divided into. The financial information from the coffee shops will be reported up to the district office, where the district director is responsible for reviewing and monitoring the sales and revenue of each store in their respective districts. This information is then reported up to the CFO. Our day-to-day operation at the stores will be handled by 2 managers. Each manager will have an 8-hour shift and will manage a 6-member team, which will include 1 barista, a food handler, 2 servers, and 1 busboy and a cashier. Our business includes a 5-year expansion plan. 2015, we will open our first location in Fremont, California, while beginning research for our East Bay locations. In 2016, we will open 5 locations in the East Bay area, while simultaneously research begins in our San Francisco Bay Area markets. In 2017, we will open 20 locations in the greater San Francisco Bay Area location, while simultaneously start researching our store branded coffee products. In 2018, we will open 25 locations in the Northern California market, including Sacramento, Modesto, and the Valley area. In 2020, we will expand into our Southern California market with 50 new locations. Based on our initial analysis, the setup cost for each store is approximately $278,000, which includes professional services such as accounting, legal, architectural services, along with equipment, hardware, software, and working capital for at least 6 months. For our initial store, the founding members are investing $78,850, and the required outside investment is $200,000. Our 5-year financial for the first store at a glance shows an earning of $259,150 and a return on investment of 29.56% for the initial investment. With almost a 30% return on each store, Hangout is seeking an investment of $30.2 million over the course of 5 years to expand and establish itself as a statewide coffee shop with over 100 locations in the state of California. The business plan is divided into 5 phases, and we are requesting funding as follows. In 2015, which is the first phase of our expansion, we will open the first location in Fremont, for which we're requesting $200,000. In 2016, we will move forward with phase 2 of our business plan, which is 5 locations in the East Bay area, and we're requesting $1.5 million. In 2017, the third phase will be 20 locations in the San Francisco Bay area, and for which we're requesting $6 million. 2018, we have 25 locations opening in Northern California, for which we're requesting a $7.5 million investment. And 2020 is the final phase of our business plan, whereby we will expand into the Southern California market with 50 locations and are requesting a $15 million investment. This business idea brings to market a differentiated product, a coffee shop that does not exist in the market today. It is something that's missing, and it will become an integral part of every community. With that, the business also provides the investor with 28% return on the investment and over 5 years, and with a $30.2 million investment, you can earn 20% ownership into our business. By 2020, Hangout will be over a 20% profit margin mark and will have over 100 locations in the state of California. In order to keep operations running smoothly in all different geographic locations, we will start franchising stores, and the current investors at that point could choose to either liquidate their holdings in Hangout or continue to be a 20% owner in the company. That is what Hangout business plan is. Thank you.